wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Grant in at the point. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Beal. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. Now, here's McDaniels. Defended by Wembanyama. Shoots a fader. Randle with the bucket.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Paul outside. And Wembanyama outside. Offline with his three. Outside Edwards. Rebound San Antonio. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. Over Grant. And it's Paul missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Sohan. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
The shot by Beal, no good.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
Here's Grant. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Beal. Passes it to Paul. And he drives in. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Grant. And he lays it straight in.
They're going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Beal. Still yet to score. Off target on the 15-footer.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Edwards against Paul. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior. Such a tough check.
Spurs trail by 7. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
But you don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Vassell, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio, they're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, Minnesota. just a couple spots back.
And, you know, for the Spurs, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Here is Edwards following the basket by Chris Paul. Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kicks to Paul. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Now Grant really played well against Houston in his last outing. McDaniels passes to Grant. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 3. The drive by Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Grant kicks to McDaniels. The 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
That one drops. He ties it up. Each team has played more than just a few games. This deep into the season, Doris, is it too early to call a team or a player a surprise?
I think so, because the year is so long. So often we'll see a team in the first 20 games either outperform or underperform what we expect, and they'll usually find their level.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now the pass to Grant. A floater. And it's blocked.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
Spurs have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Grant surveying the D. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Sohan, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Mr. Fundamentals really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Here's Reed. No good off the back of the rim.
Defense with a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Paul looking around. Pass to Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Wembanyama has got 6 points. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Unloads. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vassell wide open. That one's good from the corner. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Randle down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
He misses the free throw.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
He hits the second from the line. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Beal against DiVincenzo. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Reed. And now Randle pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Devin Vassell. First personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
That free throw good from Randle. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
The Spurs have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Timberwolves trail. Now, here's Grant. averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And his offense just hasn't been there.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Randall. Harrison Barnes missing his rush. Looking to get it going. Grant kicks to Gobert. Pass to Reed. Randall against Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. The fadeaway. Tries again. Gobert, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
DiVincenzo against Beal. That's tipped.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Beal against DiVincenzo. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
And the Spurs with possession. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Spurs. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Mr. Fundamentals. Bank shot. No good.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Now here's Randall. It's good. Randall's got 15.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Now, this is an example of where he's grown. Bradley Beal getting it done in the screen and roll.
And there's the pass to Reed. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Dimes. He's covered by Grant. Dimes gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Grant, the bounce pass. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Randall, no good. Spurs leading by 3. Out to the wing. Here's Dimes. Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Grant outside. From past the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Spurs leading by 5. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Reed is out there with McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now, here's McDaniels. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Rockets in Houston.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admire his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Champagnie. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead. The Timberwolves shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Pass to Reed. Over Wembanyama. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced them into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks.
One shot.
Putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Jones with it. Still scoreless. Passes it to Vassell. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'll like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Timberwolves passing it around. Plenty of space. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Alexander Walker. San Antonio calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Rudy Gobert.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Beal. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Edwards. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Reed. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
On the wing, Jones, covered by Conley. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. The putback, Wembanyama on the follow. Wembanyama has got 6 here in this quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Reed misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Wembanyama finds Beal. Over Edwards. The shot by Beal, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled. Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
The offensive rebound, Wembanyama. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Conley against Jones. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
The pass to Champagnie. Shoots over McDaniel. And that one's good. Champagnie. Champagnie's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Conley. With his first shot attempt, a rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Yes, that goes in. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Grant in for Mike Conley. Gobert with the block. And here is DiVincenzo. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The finish. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Spurs. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, the fast break is really the focus for both of these clubs. I mean, we've seen them take it up a notch here of late and really playing with a fast tempo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Randle. To end the run. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 3-pointer, Randle. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
But Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Now here's Paul. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Gobert with the block. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And here's Edwards from the arc. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And really a big factor in their win last time out was his work at the line.
And he hits the first of 3.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And he's good on the second.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And he makes all 3.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Dimes, defended by DiVincenzo. And they recover it. Dimes, the pass to Wembanyama. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For Rudy Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Grant. Randall surveying the D. Over Wembanyama. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Randall.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Jaden McDaniels. Paul against Grant. Paul outside. Shoots over Grant. Some solid defense from Grant.
His defense so valuable. Not many can bobble that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Grant against Paul. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Oh, here's Edwards. 20 points for him last game against Houston.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Julius Randle picks one up for San Antonio. They missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Number 21, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 6. Grant for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Dimes, defended by DiVincenzo.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
As the game has gone along, they've got more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Now here's Randall. They had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
San Antonio leading by 3. And 1:01 left now here in the second. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Dimes, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Count the basket. Mr. Fundamentals got 8 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Ball against Grant. Paul passes to Mr. Fundamentals. And it's good for 2. Mr. Fundamentals got 19 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Grant kicks to DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Here's Edwards. Misses the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Checking out the Spurs. Kenny, give us your take.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on them.
And Shaq, what do you think about Minnesota?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Bradley Beal is out there with Paul. It's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Zohan in at the small forward position.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
And there it is for him. Beal's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Grant for 3. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Randle.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
It's Beal on the wing, defended by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo against Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 9. Grant dishes to Edwards. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jump shot. 13 points in the game.
Anthony Edwards has length and strength, and defense is there, but he just makes it look easy.
Beal against Edwards. And that one goes long.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Grant kicks to McDaniel. Grant against Paul. Gobert the pass to Randle. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Grant for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Beal against Edwards. Beal the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mr. Fundamentals got 23 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Grant down low. He's covered by Beal. Randle no good. Spurs leading by 6. Elbow shot. They get it again. And Paul stays with it.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Grant, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Gobert finds McDaniel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. And McDaniels drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Beal against Edwards. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Puts it up from 12. Count! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Well, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Edwards against Beal. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Oh, off the bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
Grant kicks to McDaniels. Grant against Beal. Now, here's Grant, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Here's Randall. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touches it last. 3, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And the Spurs making a change here. San Antonio calls timeout. Three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at Randall. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities at All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Barnes with it. Now defended by Grant. Stolen by Grant. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, what a pretty dribble move by Julius Randle. That handle is tight.
Now Beal. He's got 10. The pass to Vassell. Here's Beal. Shot clock at 5. Edwards with the block. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards. So good athletically.
Jones looking for an opening. Stolen by Grant. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Jones. Carries it down low. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Got a hand on it, and they get it back. No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. Gets a very good look and converts. 20 points for Anthony Edwards. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Grant. A 3 from Barnes, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second-chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
The Spurs have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight, 6 of 9 to be exact. Timberwolves trail by 7. Grant kicks to McDaniels. Jones against Grant. Here's Reed. They grab their own miss. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
See the numbers for Anthony Edwards. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 30 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Oh, here's Edwards. 20 points for him, and he gets it to go. Edwards got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Beal with it. Picked up by Edwards. The shot by Beal, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Randle, no good.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Conley in for Grant. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Dimes is checked in for Jones. Now here's Beal. 10 points for him. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Stolen by Reed. Timberwolves trail by 7. Now here's Conley. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Beal against Conley. Lets it go from 11, and it's off the back rim. No good. Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Randle with the bucket.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Takes it inside. Bucket is good. 8 points for Dimes.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Edwards. 22 points for him. And he makes that one.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Conley against Beal. Barnes outside. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Beal against Conley. Reid with the block. Here's Randle. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Randle's got it all tied up now for Minnesota. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Reid goes up and lays it nice and easy. Reed's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Outside, Beal. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And another basket for San Antonio.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Pass to Edwards. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 26.
Such great concentration. Anthony Edwards maintaining his focus through the contact right there.
Outside, Beal. Passes it to Wembanyama. Just 3 on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 19.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. It's San Antonio up by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. You don't have a clean look. You don't have an open lane. Move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Nas Reed out there with McDaniels. Then there's Grant, and it's Conley, and it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio, and stolen by Barnes. Takes the three. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. A stupendous finish in traffic. Mr. Fundamentals got 36.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Off target with his three.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Dimes. Mike Conley with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Grant outside. Fires it up. Got a piece of it. That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Dimes gets the bucket.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here's Grant. There's the pass to Reed. Kicks it out to Grant. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Inside, here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebound, Minnesota. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Takes the turnaround Jay. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Dimes. And here is Vassell. Here's Dimes. They get the rebound. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Conley with it. And it's Grant in the corner. To take the lead. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Go into the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Mr. Fundamentals really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
For your Timberwolves dancers.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bottle that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Conley. After the basket by San Antonio. And here is Grant. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Zohan, the pass to Dimes. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Barnes against Conley. It's blocked. Here's Dimes. Pass to Vassell. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Conley. Passes to Reed. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Zohan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Dimes. He's covered by Grant. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. And it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. Timberwolves trail by 7. Randle passes to Edwards. Grant dishes to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Zohan.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by San Antonio. Outside Edwards. It's deflected. Barnes against Randle. Barnes can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And stolen by Barnes. To the paint. Here's Dimes. McDaniels defending. Dimes no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pulls it from the elbow. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here's Dimes. He's defended by Randle. Dimes gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Up to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. McDaniels got 10 points here in the second half. Barnes down low. Grant on him. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And Benyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Barnes. Grant against Paul. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And that one is good. Mr. Fundamentals got 44.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Paul against Grant. A try by Paul. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Paul passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Stolen by Grant. Randle left side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Grant. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And the Timberwolves call timing.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Mr. Fundamentals.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Grant against Beal. Grant the pass to Randle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
Rudy Gobert.
Shoot 2.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
And Gobert drops them both. Spurs leading by 9. Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Count that one. Wembanyama has got 25 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Beal against Grant. Wide open look. Pulls it. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Grant. Paul's shot is off.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Grant, that's good.
I'll tell you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
1:36 left in the fourth. Pass to Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, on defense, I think you need one of the big guys to help you out in that instance.
Grant kicks to Edwards. Over Beal. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Now here's Beal. Over in the corner, Paul. The rebound by Grant. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Puts up a deep 3. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. And the Spurs with possession here. Shoots from 14. No good that time.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And that one, good. Mr. Fundamentals got 48.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
Grant, that's good.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Beal against Edwards. Beal with it. And so it's the Spurs with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Here with Bradley Beal. Bradley, what was the difference in this game tonight?
It was all based off our defense, honestly. We were getting stops and getting rebounds, and I think down the stretch we were able to hold our own on the defensive end, and we got good looks on the offensive end. We made shots when they counted.
Good defense leads to good offense, right? Congratulations on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.